Whoa, damn. So I'm in town. I guess you can figure that out on your own there. Let's see. What should I lift this up? I'm gonna see the perfect thing. Well, that phone book. This will work. Whoa. So I got these on for this. Yeah, that's cool. We can see the whole plate. And I can zoom in for you if you want. We did have jazz going for you. There we go. Alright. And then this guy. We're starting. Let's move this a little bit closer this way. Anyway, aloha. It's just late and I still feel awake. I had coffee too late and I'm like, I've been working all day. 131. Let's see what else you got on. Holy God. How's you guys' new year going so far? It has been raining here on Big Island, at least east Big Island. And Bubbles is so cooped up in the car. He's like, oh my God. But it breaks a few times a day and I make sure to notice. I go throw the tennis ball for him. Okay, so 131 is a little heavy, right? If they were all new, it would only be like 126 or something like that. So each extra half gram is copper. So there's like at least 10 copper pennies in this one. Just a little trick I figured out. I'm sure other people that end up doing this a lot figure it out too. Especially once you're weighing your transition coins. Ooh, man, okay, I'm gonna check this right away. Just cause we got a nice shiny. $92. The high too, I don't think it's it, but we'll see. Yeah, see there's a little space between the A and the M in America. I wonder why it's doing that with the zoom. Might be better to do it this way. Huh. It was working better last time. I wonder if I'm at a higher distance or what. My boombox doesn't go any lower than this. Ghetto, you guys. I used to have like the party pad, like the penthouse I built with ocean view. Just parties at my place all the time. I was like known as a legendary partier. And now I haven't even partied for like 3 years, dude. 4 years, maybe. I was invited to a cool rave the other day. I didn't go, but for New Year's, right? Man, sorry, I'm gonna not do the radio. How's that sound? But whoa, could be coffee or some other questionable food. I might be missing clad. I'm really tripping on the focus on here. Okay, I'm gonna put this on dark shields. No, Bubs, no. It's raining outside anyway. Oh, I wanted to show you all this. This was from the last roll. But, what year is it? Hey! No, go. Get out of here. Dog out. Shoot, go. No, dude, you're not chasing the cat. Go. Get. That's all it is he sees a cat outside. He would not want to go potty in the rain. He's a wuss man. Anyway, it's 76. I mean, it's a semi-quincentennial this year. Is that how you say it? Dude, I am so sorry about the focus. I don't know what's going on with it. Did that help? I touched the screen. No, it did not. Anyway, do you post them? Your bicentennials. I'm going to try to have one. Like, my ADHD prevents me, like, every day my goal is to just post a coin for sale. And I can't do it. I mean, I'm literally too retarded. I open my phone to do it and I get distracted. I start looking at my photos, I get distracted. I pick which coin and I find another one, and it's just like I can't stay. So this one, also I wanted to say, this is a bunch of die cracks. I figured that out this week. It's not garbage dirty, that's actually zinc. Oh my god, this focus thing is driving me a little nuts. Whoa, see? Man, that's just rough Italy. Clean off my sensor maybe. Dude, this is not going well so far, guys. I'm sorry, but anyway, check out this side of this coin, dude. You guys are gonna trip on this. Look what I found. This is wild. Dude, stay focused. Stay focused. I'm gonna get that under the light for you. Look at this. Look at all the letters on there. It's just like a whole, like 5 dies worth of letters dumped on the top of that. And they just cracked apart. Probably the die and the coin got all shattered. It's an 84 double die though. The coin itself is, would be more valuable. There's probably like an extra ear and all that stuff on it. Dude, I don't even know. Should I start the video over? Like, the focus isn't working like it was last time. I don't know what I did differently. Oh wow, we got it to stay. So, right? You see all those letters up there? Looks like sparkles. They're just higher up than the rest. It's like all these letters, dude. This is gonna be such a wild. I should almost try to send this in to get graded, and they'll show other people in like the magazine or something on the website, dude. Like, that is nuts. How did they release this into circulation? That is wild. Whoa. Anyway, you're just like, what am I looking at, right? It's so weird, isn't it? Shattered penny. Here's the back showing the die cracks from it, but the front is where all the letters got spilled, I think. Oh, look, there's a D right in the middle of the steps, too. Dude, what? How does that even happen? I wish we could talk to somebody at the Mint and be like, can you describe this accident? Like, how does 150 loose letters end up smashed into a coin? That is just wild. And it's not damaged. We could almost get this coin graded, and they wouldn't have any points to deduce from like circulation, because it's all just like corroded, crustified from the Mint. Like, they released a coin that's just like a ticking zinky time bomb. Look at all, there's like a 3 on his shirt, all this stuff, dude. Like, or is that another D? Yeah, look at all the D's. Oh my god, I'm starting a collection of Lincolns with D's all over their face. It's just like the gay Lincoln bucket or something. I don't know. So funny. Anyway, that's wild, dude. Just, don't know what to think about it. So is this Zoom situation. Let's see, I zoom all the way out, and what does it do? It's still jumping around on us. It's kind of crisp. 2020. Beautiful. Where does this go? Shields over here. Boink. Beautiful shields. 23. You guys know what to look for on that one? The V on his sleeve. Whoa. Man, that's jumpy. I think think I see it on there. Yes, indeed, we have a V. Man, this is just making me crazy. Yeah, the V is there. The patience for the zoom is not. I don't know what we're going to do about this. I have no idea. I'd move it back to closer, lower it, right? And then I can just do this for you. How's that for weird? Right? Wow. Can't show you the V. Anyway. I want to show you my V, but they won't let me. Well, okay. I like this one a lot because of the tone. $20.20. I think they're still waiting for, like, there's only like a, you know, at least I saw a video a few years ago that had pointing out how people have not found the top pop on this one. The highest grade was like 67 plus at the time. I'm assuming they still may have. Since the video, I'm sure people were like, what? Because, you know, you expect them to be found. And some people just aren't sending in for 60 bucks 2020 coin, thinking that it's going to be worth getting graded, right? You wouldn't expect it to be worth more than the cost of grading. Oh man, my lens got all dirty. Well, my methods are pretty lame here. Compared to a real USB microscope. I was saying that the other day. I was just like, I don't need to use my friends. You know, I had to start my whole laboratory over, everything over. I lost millions of dollars worth of shit this year. And I am now living in a van, homeless. By choice. I could rent if I wanted to. I work in the stock market and I make shitloads worth of value every day looking through my coin rolls. Dude, another 19. Let's put that one. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Not quite toned. Like this one. Dude, what do we do here? What color is that to your eyes? I'm colorblind. I see dark purple. It's kind of just like dark golden, isn't it? Let's get this a little closer. Wow. What is up with this coin? You see that? It's like disco. It's all like different patterns. It's not like damaged. It's just weird. Like it's... You see that? I'm keeping that one. That is weird. I want to see what it does. Huh. Anyway. You want to hop over, Bubs? Here. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Oh, shit. Oh. Where are we here? Mr. Bubs. Oh, I wonder if that's why. It's because the light is all close to the... Maybe that's why. Okay, let's try this now. Alright. This over. Try again. Still doing it. Well, anyway, that one's fun. I like it a lot. What year are we looking at? Recent, 2016. D over S. You guys see that? Like a huge S underneath it. Oh no, there's just another D below. 2 D's below. Okay, we gotta zoom in on that. Dude, this is a joke. Last time I had it working so well. I wonder if the internet speed is different. Something's different. But I had a really good detail. I mean, I had it zoomed up and it was full detail the whole time. It was super cool. Alright, we're going to try this again. I'm going to figure this out. Sorry, but you're here for the experiment. Woo! Okay, that's cool. I like it. I like it. Let's see what we're doing. Well, now it's staying. I just moved the whole thing lower. Right. 2,000. Ooh, die clash. I could see the die clash through the bag. Dude, I found some cool shit today. You would not believe. Look at this penny. Oh my god. It is Rutherford behaves. Oh, behave, Rutherford. Oh, Rutherford. Rutherford! How do I not know about this guy? 77 to 81. So like 2 after Lincoln or something. Huh. Well, that's wild. I will have the whole set of presidents soon. I just got Roosevelt. This is wild, right? What's up with that, dude? Whoa. See how shiny and colorful and textured and crazy it is? I like that stuff, dude. These are the, oh, those are the kind I collect. Like this is in my collection. It's just like art, dude. What is up with that? Like, whoa. There's like little injuries on that edge, right? They're spitting zinc all over. There we go. Look at that. Woo! Now it's doing a thing again. But that's double dyed. All right, let's see. Let's go through it. There's like more in this roll that are like that. These little black fume ones. I started just calling them like dark force. Dark forces. That one's got a little blown up corner. See the exposed zinc on the inside? Boom! You should see this one. Oh man, I don't know where I put it today, but wow, that is cool, dude. So it's like maybe another coin was sitting on top of it and it got rained on. Or those could be, yeah, just carbon spots, right? Isn't that what? Sometimes I think they do deduct points off of their grade for them. Just means it's been in humid conditions. What do you expect? We're in Hawaii. So. That's pretty. 20. Well, there's a die crack across his face from his back. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we are. See that little diagonal, right? Yeah. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. We got some Kappa. Some Kappa. Oh, wait, this is that 76 I was telling you. I should post. I'm going to try to do some on eBay. At least maybe like one tomorrow. That's what I always say every day. And I never get to it. But I'm going to try. And who knows? The like the 76s, they've been pretty valuable already, but people forget about the pennies because they did the quarter with a different design, right? But all like the other years suffered, and so there's no like top quality pennies, and people forget to look for the double dies in that year and all that. So there are such things, and the prices are pretty up there. So put that on my nice shields again. Whoop. Nice steps. Ooh. 97. D. Whoa. With some weird die clash on his face. What is up with that? What's going on with your face there, Lincoln? Huh? Abe. Ram. Oh, it looks like in it now. Dude, this focus thing is driving me crazy. I gotta start the video over, I think. Okay, that's weird. He got jokered. Hi. Oh, I got my comments on. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh yeah, this is a penny roll I just opened. But wow, isn't that cool? This leopard one, that is so amazing. See, I keep cool stuff like that. Like it might not be considered. Oh wow, there's a loose 9 over there. Look, there's a date. Oh cool. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. Right, where am I? I think right there. Oh wait, that's the roll. As it curls, that little papyrus. Let me see. I thought I saw a loose 9 right there. Where'd it go? Oh my God. I lost it. Where are we? Right there. Is that? That's not where I was. It was up here. Yeah, that one. I gotta figure out how to get this zoom to stop bouncing around like it is. I don't know what's going on. The thing off a little bit. Maybe that helped. Tap that. Ooh, it stopped. So that's cool. I just tapped the screen. Sorry, I'm learning, but this seems like a good way to do it. I mean, I'm just like, right? Do I have to set it down and tap it? That worked. Look at that, right? That's a nice 8. Nothing on there. No scratches, nothing. Okay, so going back to this pile over here where I just dumped them out. 68D! Oh my God. Man, I don't know if you watch, what is it, Blue Ridge Silverhounds. He's a numismatics, right? That's coin stuff. He just does a daily or twice a week. He does a report on what's sold on eBay. And yeah, he was just pointing out that one of these went for $800 the other day, and it was kind of like this tannish brown color. All right, all the letters on the rim. Look at all that. Isn't that cool? And then Liberty on the edge. It's the older Lincoln. He's a little taller, bigger head. I think they quit doing that this year. I think it was the last year they used this face. Oh, we got it to focus. That is great. Oh, man. I spoke too soon. So cool. Little tiny scuffs and scratches. You move it like this far away, you can't quite see it, but it's there. I think it still counts as mint state, though. Let's look at the stairs back here. Yeah, they're pretty much all there. They're not smashed in or anything. The stairs go all dented in. Well, they're a little dented, right? Doink, doink. It might be almost uncirculated. Yeah, lots of little scratches. You look at the rim too for that. Not bad. It might be almost mint state 60 or almost uncirculated 58, somewhere in there. Cool. Looks like we're double dyed here. Oh yeah, the E in cents, there's another whole E all the way back touching the C. See it? Yeah, see that? And then the N and the T all the way up there. Wow. Very wide dyed. Could be considered repunch marks if they just did the whole thing. again. See if I can get some focus on this. Ooh. Oh man, there we go. Yeah, I see pillars up on the right. Yeah, that's a good double die reverse for sure. Oh! Anyway, that's a good one. I bet I could probably get, if I try to sell it, I could get something, probably 50 bucks or some shit. It's not bad. It's in pretty good condition. Right? Dude, 57 years old? Is that what that is? No, 58. No. It's wild. That's wild. What's underneath the L? See that? It's like a 5 or something over there under the L. Let's see if I can get it to focus again. Yeah, it looks like a 5 or an S over there under the... See, there's a whole word underneath that rim over there. I should almost get this graded. Wow. Dude, one rim letters like that, one that just finally got graded and acknowledged by the experts. And like, dude, it went for thousands, like 13 grand or something. It's crazy. And the coin was not in that great condition. Look, they're over there under the Liberty too. There's letters under the rim. It's wild, dude. Wow. Oops, sorry guys, didn't mean to just like throw you. I just barely did my fingers with alcohol so I wouldn't get any oils on them. Look at this pretty one. Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about, right, dude? That's what most collectors are looking for, that tone. Look at all the letters up here by Pluribus, above Pluribus. See that? Wow. Pretty. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to try to guess the year. I don't know. There's a loose letter up here by of. Doubling somewhere, or what is that? Right there. And those letters are printed less, right? There's like some grease or something up there. I don't know. Let's see. I'm guessing 2000 and... No, what is this? It's what is it? Okay, the double on the end down there. I have no idea. Let's go with 89. Oh, 7. Oh, that was what I was feeling too, man. And then I changed it last second to 9 instead of 7. I was like, nope, it's not an 88. The FG is big though, like an 89. I should check that out because that's how I was guessing. The FG goes from super tiny during 88 with no serif. Oh, look, it is the one that's on the 88. Just a little bigger and more pronounced. No serif. Okay, well. Now I know. Next time, I'll get it right. Pretty coin though, huh? Man, my fingers are beat up. I've been working hard. All right. Dude, I've been working in storage and stuff. Just anyway, don't look at my hands. Look at this cool coin. Whoop! What's up with this eye? Oh, he's got a little clash spot there. A little bit of fingerprints on it. See, a little dirty. I think it almost still counts as red though. It's not quite 5% brown, just little smudges. Might be on the 5 to 7% range. Count that whole, if you count that whole corner there. No, you don't even light at it. It's mostly red. Okay. Anyway, I don't have to grade it. It's nice to play that game though. I was watching some videos on grading again today, refreshing. So that's nice. 87 double die. See the date all doubled. I mean, this coin is worth something. Oh, it's worth a lot more. Check it out. He's got an ear. An extra ear going on. Ear. Come on now. Focus, please. Dude, it's making me crazy. Making me crazy. Where's the manual? There, you see the ear under his ear? Yeah, dude. Yeah, now it's more like $100 coin right there. Isn't that cool? And I mean, dude, just the mint, like the color of it being red and it's in good condition. Like, get that one graded. You're talking maybe 300 bucks, right? Spend 60 to get 300 instead of 100. You can do that if you want to. Oh, see how I moved them? That's great. Last video, I was just dropping coins on coins. When I do the alcohol on my fingers, it makes them slippery. Spots. Die clash. I see die clash. Yeah, see all those shapes in the background? Yep. Just throw it in the clash bucket. There's an 89. Now, notice why I might have thought that the other one was an 89. Could be twins, huh? Dude. Dude. Like exact twins, really. Beautiful. Anyway. That little spot up there is just missing clad. So, a lot of people would think that's just dirty or something. It doesn't like hurt the value of it. Here's the back. Look, it's got all the steps. Double dyed. Very double dyed. See the line down the E. Yep. It's pretty. Oh, shit. I didn't do it. Somebody else did. It was the dog. It was the dog, I swear. Oh my god. Dude, the focuses are making me nuts. I see Die Clash. Right? You see the square on his face there? Houston, we have Die Clash. 14D! Over D, over D, over D. Right. It's 14 dinglings long. There we go. Now you're talking. Whoa, yeah, dog. This one could have like a chunky ticket. The D under the D is... Dude, stop moving. I got it to stop. So I see a bunch of letters like God. Look behind God. See all the doubling up there? The shape of the T and the S. There's letters up under the rim. So that's nice. The 61D. Right? Oh shit. I did it again. Blink. Yeah, look at that. There's the 6 and the 1. There's like a... Okay, look, dude, check it out. Okay, the D. There's one D under it to the left. But there's another one above it. Halfway under the 6. Man, I'm thirsty. So, that's the inverted D that I was hoping for. I don't know if it's the inverted D. Excuse me. Yeah, man, I was thirsty. So, anyway, I see lots of doubling behind his head, down under his chin, 2 chins, weird Die Clash under his chin, actually. Right, some weird squares going. So the squares going towards the 6 from his neck, all the way across his back. That looks like Die Clash from the memorial on the back. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, as far as errors go, it's a 61 double D. D over D. Die Clash. In pretty good condition. Like, his face isn't swiped flat. I mean, he's circulated, but it could be mid-state like 60, 61. Let's check out the back. Or AU58, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot of dingage. The FG on this one is just barely even a smudge over there, right on the right side. It does look like it's double dyed though on there. You can see it. Whoa. Yeah, too small and delicate, but yeah, you can see the 1FG. I don't know if I'm going to see it doubled up here on this the way I've got it. Anyway, not a bad coin. Whoa, what's that? It's like a letter right over Lincoln's head or something. You see that? Weird. Oh my god, and it's so doubled you can see his arm going over into the little thing on the side, dude. Wow, you can see half of him over there under the other pillar. That's a really wide double die, man. That's nuts. Wow, and those pillars over on the right have such doubling on them. Holy crap. That is some pillar doubling. My goodness. Alright, alright. That's a good one, man. All the doubling on the A and the M up there. The OF, dude, very, very pronounced, obvious. So that's cool. Man. Right, the E and the N. one down there that's got some very obvious doubling. And then right next to it, what are we even looking at? Big old long. Is that like from, oh, there's other E's. There's like 2 other E's back over there or something. Right behind the C. Holy crap. Yeah, dude, this is like quadruple punched. At least. Just totally sent back through, I guess, from quality control. And then it gets worked, you know, by the time they work that thing that hard, it starts, the metal toughens up underneath. How much stress. We'll start leaving patterns from before. One of the forms of die clash we see. This one's got that pattern going under his neck. You see, it's like words right across from the 2014 all the way kind of diagonal to the other side behind him. See that? There's words to the right of his face. Above, underneath, trust, dude. That is a bunch of die clash. People thought I was crazy. They would say, Parabolia! I think that's the way you say it. That you're just imagining patterns that aren't there. And just recently, they've got experts to admit that they see it and that there's dirt. You know, the quarters that are selling, some of the new quarters have got it. And they're selling for like, you know, 20 to 100 bucks when people can get a good photo of it to show. So the 2014's doubled. Wow. Right? You would think they have that dialed in by then. What's up with his eye? Oh, look, it is a double eye. Yeah, 2 eyes, right? You see it? He's an alien. Oh, wait, I saw a double ear, too. Yeah, dude. I gotta put this in the ear bucket. I got a whole roll of double ears. Triple, look at that, triple ears. There's one down below to the right and one right behind it. Triple ears. Oh my god, there's another one on his temple. And then he's got a D up in his hair. Look at that, double D up in his hair. What the crap is going on, dude? Wild. It is crazy, dude. Oh my god. It's missing clad on the front part there. See, just the metal plating peeled off or didn't stick. Those are all errors worth money, right? I just listed each, I mean, right? $20 for each of those, like the eyeball, $20 for the missing clad. I bet the eyeball might even be worth like more like 40. You know, you just keep piling on the errors to make it, and then also just the rarity of having all those errors together, right? It makes it all the more unlikely, so harder to find, and depends on what the market's like. It could sell right away for, you know, who knows. Auctions, they kind of go, you know, everybody's trying to get the best deal they can. But I think that 86 or 60, yeah, 68, I mean, that's the best deal so far. Are the best, you know, most value, I think, out of all of them. You see, that's pretty nice. Like the little scuffs, right? But right, that 08 was from a different roll earlier. Pretty fun. What was that dark one again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that dark one with all the letters. Oh my god, that's so nuts, dude. That is so crazy. Okay, we're dumping these out now. The other half of this roll. Make a little room for them. Why are we so stuck in there? Why? There we go. I try to be very gentle. If, you know, that's why a lot of people would just tear these rolls up, but I reuse them. Just knowing I'm careful and not just dumping the whole thing out like splatter style. Nice looking coins. Wow. Look at that dark 76 down there. That's cool. I'm gonna get to it. Ooh. Let's see here. Whee! 12. I see die clash on that one too. What are we looking at up there? That's cool. Anyway. Oh yeah, that one's going in my mint shields for sure. Nice tone. Right, there's some of those have very, like, they just didn't have the highest quality control some years, and so there's hardly any like mint specimens. And dude, a decade goes by really fast. Right, any of these that are worth like $10 now, I set them aside, keep them in a storage with like climate control and all that, and they'll be worth 3 or 5 times more in a decade. Just like now, I'm like looking at the 80s coins, and everybody's gobbling them up for or all the early ones. What is that line behind his head? Because of the copper, all the metals going up. But I'm seeing all these cool errors in the newer coins too. I mean, it was only a year or two ago that I started looking at all of the coins for anomalies. I couldn't believe, once you're magnifying and you're actually paying attention, you got your brain turned on and stuff, like, and then if you find something weird, you look it up and see if anybody's found it. You describe it and learn the names for different types of things. And oh look, there's a die crack through there. Huh. But yeah, you find out, and it's pretty cool. Like, I know I found errors that have not been discovered yet, and I'm so ADHD. Some people would be like thinking that would be like their whole life's work. They'd be like, oh my god, that'd be like, you know, because you become famous if you actually get, you have to go to an expert and get an expert that's already got a reputation for knowing what they're dealing with, and get them to submit it to PCGS to grade it. And with the if the expert tells them to look out for the error, then they'll take it more seriously than just you know, because they deal with so many people thinking they have errors that don't, so they barely give it a glance, you know, looking for it. So it's one of those things. If you can get an expert to send it in for you and vouch that they see it also, then it'll make the numismatics magazines, and you get your name attached to the error as the first one to find it, and then they auction it as the first one. At that point, you're in a population 1 of 1. Other people can submit them, but it takes some time to get you. I think they're 6 months behind, so you'd have 6 months to where you could just like try to auction, you know, rally up. Oh man, that is so slippery. You see it just flying out of my hands. That was a good one though. It's the alcohol. It's like, would I rather the scratches from dropping it or finger oils on whoop. Pretty. Wow. Gorgeous. Oh, dude, I am fired. Holy shit. Like, that's a good one. That was so pretty. Like, I'm looking at it from here. And I'm just like, wow, I gotta keep that. That's nice. Look at the detail in there. Wow. So we got extra pillars in here as well, so we're definitely doubled. Oh man. Just all those letters look so doubled. And those textures, that's from the zinc mixing. They mix like 5% tin and aluminum or something, and those grains in there, that's just the texture of the metal. So a lot of people would think those are scratches or something, and it is not. Wow. So anyway, we got some amazing doubling back in there. Let's take a look at this side again. Oh man, that's so cool. Right. Beauteous. Oh yeah, it's cool. Man, I got one the other day with the 1 was just super misplaced. See how this one's just barely higher than the other 1 and 9s? The one on the end is just like, maybe to move it away from the rim or something. Look at how many times it's doubled. I mean, do you count that as machine doubling or like, right? There's one to the left, one to the right, one above. Like the nines, you just look at all the different directions. There's like other nines. Huh. The D, there's like another, there's one right under it, and then a bigger, like they smashed it back out and spread it out. Reuse the coin. So a lot of this is die clash from, right? Oh yeah, you can see this stripe up there. So look at that line going from the 1 up to the U in trust. See that line? It's like the top of the, right, there's straight through. It's like the top of the building from the back or something. Yeah, die clash, die clash. Whoa. I like it. Keeping it. 91, D over D, double die, obverse, reverse, all the columns. Dude, that one's gonna be worth something. Man, I was looking at this list. I got it written on this plate. It's on the plate underneath it. But, man, some of them are recent, like the 96. It said that the 96 double die is super rare. There's only like 100 specimens graded and sent in. I'm like, what? Dude, I swear I've seen that. It's like the one from Philly without the D. Oh my god, dude. I went right to it, like in my collection. I knew I had seen it like that day, and it the one I have is like 67 for sure. So the video was made 3 months ago, and he was saying how rare those are and how they're going to be coming up in the future and whatnot. Because there's only up to a 67 grade. I was like, mine is a 67. So I was so excited. I was like, holy crap, this has to be the first one I grade then. And I was taking photos and whatever, and I found another video because I was looking it up. And there's one recent, like just the other day, and it was saying how there's now like 3 and 69 grade or something. So people saw his video and they went and checked their collection just like I did, and they found him and sent him in. So if I had seen the video right when it came out, well, I mean, I don't even think I found one. I did until yesterday. It's good condition. So I know I've got another 96 double die out there somewhere, but it's not as nice as the one I found yesterday. So this one's got a D on his hair again. Look at that. Dude, look, it's just what is up with his hair, dude. Do you see this? There's a D on his face, under his ear. There's one, there's like, oh, he's got a bunch of D's all over his head. What is his obsession with D's? Lincoln, you got something you got to tell us there about, huh? So, we have overcooked plantain. This is, they just kept this one in the oven too long, and it got cooked, fruity fried right there. But look, there's a whole Liberty above Liberty. There's one right behind it, right to the left, right? So we've got triple, at least. There's a diagonal Liberty cutting through. And there's one all the way over on the other side cutting backwards, like the whole coin was flipped. So I might start my 76 escapades. I want to have like 76s of all types. Maybe I should just start my eBay store off with bicentennials of each kind of coin, right? Find a full dollar coin with a super, like, was it Susan B? Who was on the full dollar? That was Eisenhower. So I need to find the Eisenhower and the Drummer Boy, and then a nickel and a dime and a penny from 76, and then do like a high-end one that's, you know, maybe twice as high as what, you know, dealers would expect normally. There's an S on his face. Look at that. Can't tell me that's not an S right there under his ear. I thought it was a D, but right, it's a big old S. Maybe it's a D, and others, 2 other D's on top of it or something. I don't know. Whew. Need a better magnifier than this. But yeah. I forgot what I was just saying. Oh yeah, I have comparative ones. Like, And right, this has all these errors. And it's overcooked. Like I thought that, you know, originally we would think this is dirty, but there's like die cracks and loose letters all over it. You magnify it and you're like, holy crap, dude, this thing is just, it's insane that they released this from the mint. I mean, dude, so many crazy things up in there. So, I don't know. But yeah, it'd be nice to have like an expensive one and a cheap one, you know, just that's affordable for somebody that just wants one in their collection, but just show the space and then show, you know, that I know what I'm doing to a degree, even though I haven't sold any, just because I get attached. I want to keep them, and I haven't needed money. Really, right? The stock market's plenty. Whoa. I wish I could have got more pennies, though. Like this year, I should have bought just so many boxes. I thought we had till next year. I was working on it. Let me know if you guys, any of you watching have pennies for sale. I want them. There's an E all the way up here under United, right up there. It's like the E from down here from Another Punch. Let's see if I can find it for you. Boink. Where did I see that E? It was under the I, yeah. In United. Right there. Whoop. See it? Yeah, there's a C. So that N would, the United N would be die clad, or look like it's double dyed with the other N from under it. Isn't that wild? You would look at that coin and think it was such trash, but it's actually in great condition for how, you know, for how cooked it is and for how old it is. But all those stairs are there, right? No major injuries. It's just cooked in the mint, you know, like they released a overly cooked coin. Look at that, gorgeous, dude. That tone, beautiful. Woo! Here we got here. Oh, it's brand new. I was finding so many errors on this new year already too. Let's see if we got. I was finding like die clash and all sorts of stuff. Extra ears. Right, what's he got on his head there? Like a backwards 2 on his temple. See it? Some kind of letter. 3? Is it a 2 or 3? See, it goes down like a 2, or you bend it up and it's something, man. What is up with his ear? So yeah, some of those lines though, they're right, all these little letters bouncing around. Whoa. See what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, they're in there. How in, I mean, dude, it's just from getting used so many times. There's just a whole row. That must be the roof of the memorial building on the back. There's like a right up and down. So crazy. Yeah, there's a big old straight line through the middle. Brown. His bow tie says it. This has die clash on it too. See those diagonal lines through cent? All those letters. Huh. Yeah, pretty wild, pretty wild. So we gotta put that in the die clash pile. Big time. I love the tone. It's crazy. It's 24 already, just so gold and red. Hawaii, I think, ages the coins faster. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but does this roll seem a little oxidized to you? Ooh! Dark Forces. See what I'm saying? This one's got the Clash going on it too. I see your Clash. There's just letters across his face. How can, you know, how can they not see that? Dude, whoa. See it? Boom, boom, boom. That was wild, huh? Who the hell knows? Look at the doubling on that. 0 in 2016. See it? Very, very double dyed. Alright, well that was a cool one. Dude, I do like the amount of shields that I got. I used to get penny rolls and I would be upset. I'd be like, oh, they're all new. Now I'm like, I know all the errors. I'm like, you can sell the new ones for like 25 bucks or something with the error on it if you point out it's in good condition or has cool tones. Like, dude, doesn't that, like, you see that up in the, it's like the top, or I mean the bottom of the shield. I've got it upside down, but there's letters that are not there in those open fields. They're supposed to just be open fields, but there's like stuff from different punches. So we're looking at reused planchets. All those lines through there, there's order to this madness. Oh! Where did it go? Is that, where did that one go? Houston, we lost it. Yeah, yeah. Die Clash. I mean, it's weird. You're gonna have to be able to photograph it and point out what you think it is. So sometimes I don't know if these planchets were used for something else completely besides Lincoln cents, but yeah, sometimes I can't tell what I'm looking at with a Die Clash. I can just tell it's an organized pattern of some kind of picture. Letters. Oh, cool tone. What do we got up there? 2Ds or something? Or those? Is that a B above the memorial there? So big FG. Right, it could be another 7 or 87. What do you think? Whoa, 2008. Way off. That's pretty dark for 8, huh? Look at that. What's the big old square on his chest? Look at that square. That's another D? Yeah, it's another D. It's like a double dyed D. Oh my god. There's an inverted D. We gotta put this one in the Gay Lincoln bucket. Come out of the closet, Abe. What do we got down here? Here, I'm gonna set her down. Stop. Stop. Wow. Look, okay, it's just a Y underneath the T and the Y in Liberty. But I see 2 Y's over there. Dude, that's crazy. So much writing on it. Oops. Whoa. So colorful. That's madness. So this is the last year of the memorial there. There's letters in his hair. There's letters all over his jacket. The D over the D under the 8. Above the 2008. Over here in the corner by under past trust. In the middle of trust. There's letters all over it. On his neck. On his cheek. On his eye. His temple. This is wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's an extra ear under his ear, too. Nope, that's a D. Ew, you got a D under your ear. Die crack down his forehead. Look at that big old crack, dude. Wow, it goes all the way down past the 8. That crack bisects the whole coin. So that makes it valuable too. Isn't that cool? Like most people, you know. Yeah, the cracks are awesome. They really are. Right, you see that crack coming from under the N? Or is it a scratch? Okay. Might be scratch. No, that's a die crack. 3D, right? It's all got a shadow and stuff. Yes, sir. Oh! I'm fired. I'm fired. What's that blob on his ear? I guess his ear lobe just looks weird. Like every single one of these new ones looks just odd to me. Something's up with them. Like every year there's just like this one, right? You see the E on his face? It's like, oh, or something. Might be written downward. Tony baloney, dude, that's great. That is just really nice. So 17, there is, well, the first thing you want to know about the 17s, right, is the only year that they put a P for Philadelphia on the pennies. They do that on quarters and nickels and all that, but, and dimes. They're off and on with dimes, but, yeah, the only penny that has a P printed on it for Philadelphia is the 17. And I've only found 2, and they were this last week I finally spotted them. I probably noticed them before and just didn't realize that they were rare, you know. But I hadn't noticed any of them ever in all my rolls. I was like, how have I not seen any P's? But the one that I got is a double die and very, very high quality. I look it up and it's worth $100. I'm like, whoa, dude. And then the other one I got just yesterday, maybe. It's kind of like in this amount, this condition, you know. What is that, like a 63 maybe? Depends on if that's a scratch or a die crack. Looks like a die crack to me. Anyway, matters not, because I'll never get to selling it. I have no attention span. Aren't they pretty though? Like everyone like has just a different character built up because of the different conditions over time. This one looks very, very nice. Because that scratches, it's slipping on my hand. Letters. There should be a blank field right there, and it looks like a staple or two got caught in there or something. Anyway. It's the 23 again. Anyway, we're almost done with this roll. I got 2 more, and then I'm gonna run to the store and get some ice cream and some cash back. And then I'm gonna sleep and wake up and do the stock market. Dude, Hawaii sucks! I'm gonna wake up at 4 o'clock to do the stock market at 4:30 a.m. Hello, I gotta be in New York 6 hours ahead. Durk-a-dur, I'm such a dork. Oh my god. I'm hilarious. I'm like, I mean, actually, there's so many people that are just like, so miserable, dude. It's so funny. People think of Hawaii as just all like hunky-dory. This looks like the first one we looked at. Might be. Alright, well, then we are done with this roll. Oh, that's cool. That's what a fingerprint looks like after 9 years. Isn't that cool? Oh wait, and some letters. Super wild. Right, I think that's fingerprint with buildup on it. What else? Oh, there's other stuff in there. Dude, yeah, there's so much dye clash now. I'm just like, everything is so muddled in different pictures and stuff. It's like Mayan temple textures and stuff. I'm just like, wow. Secret messages passed down through the Freemasons since Egyptian times. They're brainwashing us with the messages and the pennies. I don't know, dude. There's like so much going on in there. Oh, my battery's dying too. Well, I mean, I figured I'd get some Wi-Fi and give it a shot. I'll watch this back and see how this location worked. But all these little things make me want to actually get a place again. I don't know, I can't see wanting to rent after being a property owner. I had 2 properties, one in California and one in Hawaii, and God, these people just got me, dude. It was crazy. So I'm just lucky to be alive, and I mean, I've been wanting to travel the world, and I could do this or the stock market from wherever I'm at. So that's kind of cool that I've simplified things. For myself, but yeah, dude, being posted, having electricity, a bathroom to wake up and use on your own in the middle of the night, these kind of things make it a little bit crazy. Dude, I'm in a van. I got a big old pee bottle. It's not cool. I'm adaptable. Adaptive. Oh wow, this one's got a little V right next to it. The VDB with the V right next to it. Usually it's way over, well, actually it almost looks like this one has another V there too. The notch is, where are we looking, right? Usually it's right there on the shoulder. So I see a little one right there. There's also one right there. It's crazy. I found one on an old coin. Oh wait, I think it was on this roll. It was like the 68, was it? That's the one I should get graded. That would make people would share that one if I put that on like eBay or something. People would talk about it and share the link to it. Be like, you think that's a real V, man? Oh yeah, he's got a vagina on his shoulder. He's got D's on his face and a V on his shoulder. What are they trying to tell us? I guess he was a little bit of a freak or something, maybe. I don't know. Seems like all presidents got to be freaked to be in that club. I don't know. I don't know if I want that job necessarily. Who's Bubba, right? What the crap is that all about? I don't want to know. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Well, had fun. Thanks for joining me, everybody. The dude. Try to show you something cool before we go, I guess. How about the Capitol building? This is when they transitioned right to the shields. The 2009 was Abraham Lincoln's 200-year birthday, and they put out 4 memorial scents to signify different stages in his life. I guess this was in Illinois when they were building the Capitol building when he was a senator there. This looks strange. It looks like there's a crooked window on there. Yeah, you see that? The third window over on the left. I might have just found an error. That does not look correct. Right. Whoa. Right there. How do I point at it? Where are we? Right. That one. Doesn't that look different? Maybe it is letters or something. Super weird. See, it's a code, dude. They're giving us code. Anyway, these are very collectible. People hoarded them up. So you're lucky to find one of the 4 types in maybe every 2 or 3 rolls. I mean, I guess that statistically that would make sense still, but it's fairly recent. And if they're in fairly good condition, they go for like 25 bucks like minimum, but sometimes up towards like $100 if they're really good. So I keep them all so far. I've got a nice collection going. The one with him sitting on a log has so many. There's like over 200 different varieties. Double dyes. You look at his hands, and he's got extra thumbs and all sorts of shit. This one's got die clash, and I mean, look above the A and M right there. There's other letters, super double dyed up in here. I've got the reflection on it, but anyway, I just thought I would show you that while I got my little collection sitting here. Man, I found some crazy anomalies today. They are so weird. Some of the stuff I've just got to get it verified. It's gonna be fun. Taking it to that stage of actually wanting to show my expertise. I'm finishing my education at this point, and starting to apply it now. And you know, nobody will take me serious until I start to sell some of these. So I have to find some. I'm dividing up, like this last few weeks, I'm just going through everything and dividing up the different categories and grades and what goes in my collection versus what's not, what's high, top pop kind of quality, and what would be worth grading or not. So much homework, and I'm so indecisive. I can't just pick one and put it on the market. As soon as I take pictures of it, I fall in love and I get it attached to it. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Maybe I'll put the eBay links up in the description, so if anybody liked this or whatever, they would get notifications later if I add that, comment or something, add it in the comments. And see if any of these end up there. Oh, see the die crack under trust? Goes all the way through. That's a bisecting die crack. Just add another, whatever, 40, 50 bucks to this one that's already maybe 100. He's got the die crack going through his forehead all the way down. Wonder if it makes it. I don't see it cutting through. Oh, there it is, cutting through his shoulder all the way down. Yep, boom. You go on X. Right from there down to there. And then we got this one that goes. Oh shit, dude. See that little bit? Could have injured it. So bad. Alright. There. See it? More over here by the date, maybe? Yep. Oh yeah, there's another D up there too. Maybe that D is why it cracked. See that right on the crack? Probably good deductive logic there. Hey there, hey there. Sorry about that. My iPad died. I probably ought to be taking off anyway. We got a security guy here. But anyway, I love you. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to close this up now and actually go to sleep. After I drive to a new location. Don't want to get hassled by this guy. Man, that 2016 is cool. It looks like a fingerprint on it, but I see all the die class showing. Wow. Anyway, I'll just keep on going back and forth. And I just found down here, look at the corner of the plate, man. It's so crazy. I found two like perfect specimens. We did not discuss them. I don't think. Was this eye the one with the weird eye on? Or yeah, maybe I did show you this one. Dude, that's good. That's really good. I'm putting that in plastic right now. Oh. Right? I was just like, how did I not freak out over this? It looks so good. I don't think I saw this one. The loose eye over there under the eye. There's a V above. Look at that V. There's a V in front of his face. Why don't you fucking smell it, Abe? See what you think about that. There's a V in your face and you're just ignoring it? What's wrong with you, buddy? I knew it. You got D's all over your hair. It's obvious, Abe. You're a girl, aren't you? Nah, just a lesbian? Alright, alright. I guess that's what happens if you're president and your wife won't even talk to you because your kid dies. It's fuck up, dude. You know, whatever you gotta do to find solace, bro. I support you. You're my favorite. Standing up to the bad guys. We're still losing to the bad guys, but not forever. Someone's gonna help and not get capped. They're gonna come up with a way that actually helps everyone, even the bad guys. Dude, look at that clash on his face. Wow. You just need to give everybody hugs and a big old paycheck. That'll be enough, hopefully. Hugs and paychecks. Come on. Share the love, Elon. You know your robots are gonna be like. So nice. I'm getting one right away, right? Wow. Is there one injury on, or no, it's just a missing clad piece up there by United. All right. I gotta put it away. I gotta go. I'm cereal. I gotta go. I like pennies, okay? I do. Whoa! Ah!